to another video. My name is Jacob. This is my channel. I talk about GX stuff and stuff, yeah, related to off-roading, overlanding, equipment reviews, all that good stuff. Today, we're talking about one of my favorite things that I've added to this truck, and I'm so excited to talk about it. But before I talk about it, make sure to go down and like and subscribe, because like what 80% of you aren't even subscribed, which is ridiculous and honestly kind of insulting. So subscribe, it's free, thank you. So today we are talking about this, the captain panel from Ohana Rig Supply. Originally we filmed a install video of this, but it took 5 minutes to install, so it would have been a very boring video. It is incredibly easy. They email you out some instructions before when you order it, and installation takes about 5 minutes. As long as you have a friend, I recommend having someone to help you with it. But yeah, so there's no point in really doing an install video because it was 5 minutes. Thank you to Ohana Rig Supply for sending this out. Again, like all my reviews, this is in no way sponsored. They don't get to review the video before I publish it. Now, all these opinions are my own. All right, let's get into the review. So following my rubric of grading and reviewing products, let's start with build quality. As far as build quality, this thing is top notch. It's all laser cut. This one's powder coated. I have zero issues. I couldn't even find a blemish. I actually dropped it when we were installing it. Like, I carried it outside all excited and I dropped it in the dirt and it just brushed right off. Totally fine. Yeah, there's zero blemishes, zero, sharp, chafed corners. Everything feels great. As far as build quality, I don't think I can rate it any higher. There's no gripes here. Overall, 10 out of 10. Great job, Ohana Rig Supply. The build quality is great, so perfect 10. So as far as looks and design, this thing is sexy. I think this thing looks so good, and my favorite part about it is that it screams functionality. So everything on here has a purpose. It doesn't feel like anything's here to just look nice. It all just serves a purpose, and I really, really enjoy the way it looks. And yeah, this is gonna be super simple, but yeah, this thing looks amazing. It looks as good as it does on pictures as it does in person. I really enjoy the laser engraved logo right here. So yeah, out of 10, this thing gets a 10 in looks and design. So again, great work. This is an easy video. So the most important part of this thing is probably gonna be the functionality. This thing is built for a purpose. This isn't like a looks thing. It's just a functionality thing. So with that being said, functionality is probably going to be the most important part about this entire panel. So it's very functional, as you can see. Every single one of these little notches has a place and a point and a purpose, and you can mount whatever the hell you want to it. And I really, really enjoy the way it's laid out. You can even mount things here if you really wanted to. Everything about it just screams functionality. Where I'm going to take a point away, though, and this is going to be my only real gripe on the entire thing, is these two spots up here do not fit a ram mount. So your standard ram mount, kind of like I have here on the GX Pam, I don't know the actual dimensions, but it's too long. It doesn't actually fit. So that sucks. But other than that, I love it. That's the only real gripe I have. 9 out of 10. Still great. Just one little gripe, and I wish that would be. That's the only thing I would ever change. Love this thing so, but yeah, 9 out of 10. Sorry, Ohana Rig Supply. Not a perfect 10. Pretty damn close. As far as ease of setup, like I talked about at the very beginning, this thing took maybe 5 minutes to set up. All you have to do is on the handles, you take out the bolts that are in there, slide this in, tighten it a little bit, get them adjusted so they both fit, and then tighten them down, and it's in. It's super simple, and if you use Ohana Rig Supply's little handles too, it even looks better, which I'm probably gonna need to get me some. But yeah, install was super easy. As long as you have 2 people, it might be a little tough to do by yourself. Yeah, ease of setup, super easy to set up. Instructions are really straightforward. There's really nothing difficult about this. I mean, it's a little heavy, but no, 10 out of 10, this thing was a breeze to set up. The last little bit here is, how does this compare with other products in this genre of overhead panels? It doesn't. There's nothing like this. There's a few, you can look into the net options where you can kind of put bags and stuff up there, but it's not the same system. It doesn't have the same use. I couldn't mount a radio to a net system. So with that being said, it's it doesn't. There's no way to compare it. There's nothing else on the market quite like it. So by default, 10 out of 10. And even if there was something else, they would have to do something revolutionary. All right, guys. So this leaves this captain panel with a final score of 49 out of 50, which is good. That's like an A, I think. Is that an A? That's an A, right? It's about an A. So B minus. So great, great work, Ohana Rig Supply. You might just graduate 8th grade, but this thing is awesome. I love this thing. I can't preach it enough. This thing has been one of my favorite little things that I've done to Bluey, kind of like the GX Pam was. It's just one of those things where you kind of just do it and you're like, holy crap, how have I had this? How have I had this truck without this before? I love it. I have a ton more plans to add more things to it. Obviously, functional things. I'm not gonna like, I don't know, pillow up there. But I have a few more things I plan on adding up here. Right now, I just have pretty much the radio and my other radio that I keep in a bag. But yes, I have more plans for this. Don't worry, you'll see this thing loaded up soon enough. I just want to, I have other plans, so that's taking precedent. But I love this thing, so yes, I recommend it 100%. Even with my little gripe about this part, it's still an amazing product. Ohana Rig Supply is an amazing company. They're really, really redefining just GX products. He's making something new every week. It's kind of ridiculous. Go give them a follow. Links in my description. Go like and subscribe like I ranted out in the beginning. Like and subscribe to me. Go follow Ohana Rig Supply on Instagram. Go buy some stuff. Tell them I sent you. And yeah, have fun out there, guys. Make sure to be safe and pack out. And this fly is, yeah. See you guys. Peace.